Hey there guys, my name's Chen. Welcome back to Dave as my 5k thank you. Apart from doing the stream, which I hope you all ended up coming to get on in time, today I'm going to be answering some of your questions so you can either know a little bit more about me or just get your questions answered that you've always wanted to ask me. So, here we go. If you do want to ask more questions or like to see another video on this, let me know in the comment section down below. So my first question is not really a question, but I do get similar ones like this from Purity Night and different people. But with people saying stuff like this, nice voice changer and everything, I'm only going to address this once, but everything that you hear and everything that you do see, it is all real. Nothing is modulated, nothing's changed, so anytime that I do record stuff with my face, or even if it's just simple gameplay of me talking like this, it's all real. The next question is from RD Bob, and they asked, what is your favorite game? And that I can put very, very simply. One of my first favorite games that I can even describe better for you if we're going to talk about favorite games, it was the first game franchise that I absolutely fell in love with when I first started gaming, aka when I got a PS3. And the first game that I played of it was Assassin's Creed, so more specifically Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And I played that on PS3, and around the time of when I first played that, that was when Assassin's Creed Revelations was like the newest Assassin's Creed out, before all these other ones like Valhalla, etc. But with that, I absolutely fell in love with it on PS3, and then that made me want to play all the other games to get caught up on it. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't regret playing all of them one bit at all. I've ended up playing majority of them from PS3 to PS4, and hopefully now to the future of whenever I get a PS5. But honestly, I know a lot of people are gonna have their own different views and opinions on Assassin's Creed things. This next one is from Solid Wolf, and he asks, okay, I've got a decent one. What is your favorite video that you have made, or favorite YouTube memory? And this one I can answer in two parts. So my first memory that I have a literal favorite thing of was, I'd have to say, when I made my first YouTube video, because believe it or not, I still remember the first time that I made it, and I'm not gonna lie, it's probably one of the most favourite memories that I have, because considering of where I'm at now with doing YouTube, from where I used to be with it, it's crazy to think about. And I still remember like recording with my little iPod Touch stacked on all my DS boxes, just filming my Bush TV. And if you go and watch it, you can still go and watch it to this day if you like. It's my first ever video, it's still there, you just will have some scrolling to do and all that. But to see the progress that I've made from now, from back then, it's really mind-blowing to just sort of think about. And another favourite YouTube video I'd have to say is, I probably have to say it's one of my first videos that went viral on YouTube. And if you go into the popular YouTube section, I think it was the birthday skin pack review that I did on PS3. And then after that, they sort of just kept on like having people watch them. Our next question is from Quins right here, and he asks, do you watch anime? If you do, who's your waifu? Apologies if I pronounced that wrong, but I've never really watched anime as a full thing properly. I haven't really got a favorite anime, so at the minute, no, I don't watch anime. I'm always open to watch anime, like I'm perfectly happy with it. I haven't got anything wrong with it or anything against it. I would definitely get straight into it, and I am aware that there are the popular different types of anime like Dragon Ball Z or Naruto or simple stuff like Attack on Titans. But if any of you have got any suggestions on any anime you think I should definitely recommend on seeing me watch, let me know, and I probably will, yeah. And our next question is from Lilac Storms, and she had 2 questions to ask. So, what made you decide to start a YouTube channel, and what is your biggest do's and don'ts that you've learned from doing YouTube and from your experience? So, with that question, it's a very, very big one that could be answered in many different ways, but I'm going to answer the first one the best way that I can. So, the main things that made me want to start doing my YouTube channel was I had a lot of inspiration of different people that I've seen doing it, and that made me want to sort of create my own thing. And as well, the main sort of reason of why I started doing it was the pure idea of being able to create videos for people to watch and enjoy, and have something there for people if they're having the good days or bad days, and just making something that will either help someone or be able to get to play with their friends, or even just the simplest videos on showing on like new stuff that's came out, either if that's a game or a piece of a new equipment like a camera or a new gadget like a VR headset, the simplest stuff like that. But the main thing of when I started it all the way back when I did, it was really exciting to think about, because when I first started doing it, not a lot of people saw it as a proper thing, and I wanted to do something that not a lot of other people were doing, and the idea of it just really excited me, because I really just wanted to make all these different ideas that I had in my head and just put them out in videos, even if that was just messing around with my friends that I had back then, or even if it was just doing the simplest stuff of all like gameplay videos. But I guess I just wanted to be able to do something that was worthwhile for people, and to be able to help either, if not one person, or even a few people out. Question, the biggest way I can sort of answer that simply, we'll just get out of the game so I can sort of answer this. So the biggest do's and don'ts. So the biggest do's, I'd make sure you have a clear idea on what you want to create. The second thing, believe in what you want to make and what content you want to put out there. So even if that's just a simple idea of doing a PC unboxing or building video, or even the little things of like gameplay videos of you doing funny moments or whatever it is that you want to make, you got to be able to believe and have faith in yourself with the stuff that you make, because if you don't think the stuff that you're making or want to be able to do is good, then you are going to heavily struggle in the future of making whatever other videos. The next do's that I would probably say is just make sure you have a sort of platform to be able to wanna reach, because if you are making videos but you don't really have a certain audience that you're wanting to reach, make sure you have an idea when you're creating videos who you're wanting to sort of reach this to. And the biggest don't that I'd say is don't compare yourself to other people making videos. I will admit I have been a fraudulent person on doing that on multiple occasions in the past, but don't compare yourself to what others are doing. Even if somebody else is doing either better than you or it's got their own audience on making videos on YouTube, it doesn't matter what they're doing. Just focus on what you can make, because everybody starts out somewhere, and no matter how long it takes for people to start watching your videos, everybody starts at somewhere at some point. I sure as hell started somewhere, so if you are wanting to make videos, or like sort of your own things which not a lot of other people are doing, get it down, wrote on a piece of paper if you don't remember it, and get making it. And if you're holding it off on making that video, go and do it, because chances are people are going to be interested to see what you have to say or what you've got. And the next thing that a lot of people didn't really tell me, just make sure that you have a spare USB for transferring video clips or files, and as well, make sure you have a decent video editor. I know a lot of people use different video editors, such as Sony Vegas Pro, Filmora, Windows, all that sort of stuff. But make sure you have an idea how you're going to get the videos edited and how you're going to get them uploaded, and what you're going to use for alternatives for like thumbnails or simple stuff like that. But overall, the best sort of thing that I can give to you as advice is just have faith in what you put out, believe in yourself, and don't doubt yourself at all, because, as I've said before, everybody starts somewhere, and everybody is unique in the stuff that they make. So not everybody is the complete same. And the more original the idea of the video is, the better it will be, chances are. And it does take a lot of freaking patience. So if you are wanting to make videos, or you are wanting to start streaming, whatever it is, but specifically we are talking about YouTube, just make sure you have the patience to do it and believe in yourself, because that is where it all begins. And last but not least, this is from Six Santesh, and he says, "Hi, it's Nathan Gamer on PlayStation. I would like some streaming tips. Heart or comment if you want to help." Even better, we are going to talk about it right now. If you're looking for streaming tips, the best thing that you can sort of do on streaming is choose what platform that you want to go on, depending on where you stream the most and where your audience is. For example, if you are doing YouTube and you've got quite a big audience on there, I'd recommend stay streaming on there, because they know where to find you and they'll be able to find your streams nice and easy. Plus, not all of them probably will start using Twitch or even use Twitch at all. Second, if your Twitch audience is bigger than your YouTube, or if you only do Twitch, that's completely fine. I'd probably say have a set time on when you are able to stream, but don't try and force a schedule on yourself that you're not able to hold, because if that has to change from time to time, make sure you are able to stream at decent times where you're able to and you don't feel like you're forcing it on yourself. And make sure to sort of be able to stream at reasonable times as well, so not at like streaming 5 hours or 8 hours a day when nobody's watching. And the next thing that I can say as a great streamer tip is, a lot of games out there like Fortnite or Minecraft, a lot of people are going to be watching them. So if you're wanting to do a popular game, do something that not a lot of people will be doing on there. Like, there'll be loads of people doing survival gameplays or stuff on servers like this. So if you want to be able to go and do something that nobody else is doing, why don't you try a new game or something that's recently not been played for a while that people might be interested in? And last but not least, we have got this final question from Creep Trap, and he says, "When did you start up your YouTube channel?" This is a very simple one. I started it all the way in March 15th, 2014, so quite a while ago now if you ask me. But apart from that, guys, that is literally it. So that is all the questions that I've received for this 5K. Thank you. And again, I would just like to say I appreciate every single one of you that do come and stick around, even if it's me just being an absolute obstacle with things. I love you, and I appreciate every single one of you right now that are watching this video, and I hope to see you in the forthcoming future to see where we do end up, as it is very exciting if you do ask me. But as always, thank you so much for watching. My name's HN. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Go subscribe if you are brand new to the channel, and make sure you go and hit that notification bell, getting all the latest videos and up-to-date news with your boy HN. But as always, I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.